isolated digital paranoia. Warner Brother profit, Google box and watch each other kill ourselves inside the television, and never have to leave the house and fill yourself with media. Brain dead, a victim to subliminal pressure. Yellow weather warnings when the storms come from Russia. They tell us they come from Russia. No one's paying attention till we vote in pension peers. Where the future lies in Santos, all that matters is the profit. Denying climate change, strange orange world order, lethal people feed on evil rituals, situation critical. Alexa, Alexa, will you be my friend forever? You got every answer possible and you're making me feel popular. I never have to mingle or think for myself again. You could even choose my favorite color while I watch the other television screen. And you can even keep me company, cause I no longer have to do what they tell me. From mega laser beams, destroy creative thoughts, wash away and Listerine. We can all predict the future, all we do is look through history. It's just a list of victories that's written by the winners. By the winners, by the winners, by the winners.
It's all full body features, not just digital footprints. All the human interaction needs a digital concept. No community to share it, just targeted content. Never leave the house again, just use the VR equipment. I'm not afraid to say that I'm afraid of the future. Formulating the foundations to be judged by computers. Tracking every single action or intention that suits her. This isn't paranoia, this is history's footers. Break communities to pieces, now they're all isolated. It's Orwellian surveillance and it's self-installated. It's all beehive habitats prefabricated. Anybody thinking differently these days and they're hated. Most folk are not creative anymore, they just reheat. Make money, spend money, make money, you repeat. And the human state switches from intent to obsolete. Same shit is happening from Broadway to George Street. Holding up 4 fingers and they tell us we see 3. Heard a happy shoppers fighting hard for their freebies. Right back to base, for licking chicken they see weed. Feed me, feed minds like Timothy Leary. I read a lot of books to keep my eyes on the TV. Retreat, too much, can't eat, repeat, retreat. Self-censorship, sentiment, so you don't see me. Just keep my mind pulsing over highs and a dope beat. A lot of life be kinda keep it stopped for this dead meat walk and sleep. Just another number on concrete. How the hell are we still falling for this powerful deceit? The grip's getting stronger, much longer. It completes complete control. Well, it's a theory. The shock doctrinator give a little more yearly. Me, I'm kinda complex, but I make it look easy. Fucking bastardizing, branding my opinions are free. Come in from the outside where the Tory voters graze, where the politicians are pissing in your pocket and telling you it's raining, selling you war for peace and fear for your freedoms, discrediting global warming. Now I'm inclining the intercept. We must control the internet. I'm sorry, I must interject now. Water is the new oil. Solar power will end Middle East conflict. Land scarcity increases incrementally, and another Sinclair is hung from a bridge in London. Bunch of VI pricks hanging out in the Bilderberg, chewing the Brit fart with some amused oligarchs. Swapping stories of Bill Bounder indulging in pandering prostitutes. Watching Boris Johnson and Michael Moore in the fight pit. Terrorists transcend boundaries like the hyper-rich. Just because you don't call it an empire doesn't mean it's not. What's your fucking language? King Trump news unilaterally expressing executive attitudes. Alpha dog biscuits for the Republicans and a pat on the head for Theresa May, good boy. It's more important to keep pad than to keep your principles. We only lie to get elected, fuck you. Someone speaks the truth and is tackled to the ground with their own people. The masses under the mountain gift us new technology which is pasted immediately. The old and infirm are served straight from the crematorium. Sorry, I meant soup kitchen. And the Daily Record readers scream for more. Fox News loses control and ejaculate bile live on air and the electorate lap it up. They will eat you all.
silent weapons for silent wars in the name of just cause, and you're blaming the gods, either praying in mosques or you're wearing the cross, and you're swearing in the name of the man you never saw, with your helmets, boots and guns, the unlimited funds for the killing everyone, anyone, anywhere, anytime, all the time. War is crime, corruption from the peace-loving government to kill your mom and children, to crumble all your buildings, to leave with your millions, turn the blame on you through the BBC News, all the blood-sucking vampire media crews, and the dirty little lies that they're feeding to you, and you believe in them too. You're flying flags they help our heroes when our heroes kill you. It's only 36 billion spent. Number 2 arms dealer since 2010, and blaming deficit for unaffordable rents, because affordable housing, it doesn't mean tents, it doesn't mean food banks or 0-hour contracts for breaking the backs, while the ones that make a million are evading the tax and putting weight on the cracks, and then they wait for the claps, and then they're claiming it back on a full-scale attack, like cutting all the funding for the fair working class. Now we've all gone mad. The pharmaceutical companies, well, they've all gone glad. The rise of mental health is not a speech for revolt, because there's too many of the people that still reach for the rope, and now you're feeding them hope on mass-producing medication for those who can't cope. You're replacing the ropes for prescriptive amitriptyline on free overdose. You can't kill a generation that's already dead. There's no nuclear bombs for the war inside the head, but we're fighting the stigma. It full steam ahead like production lines for the Apple 700. Infinite channel bundles in abundance, consumption of something, anything and everything, and celebrating unfairly trading materials and calling them gifts and contributing to the pile of non-recyclable shit. And then we burn and we sink and forget our mistakes. How much more can we take? It's so complete devastation, but we're ready for the battle. Self-taught PlayStation must have the newest, must have the latest, must have a like, a wink, or funny faces to replace the emotions. So there is no protest, there is no revolution if we don't raise our heads. And now we're feeding diabetics on the NHS, and when the doctor says the arthritis spread, the 37-year-old because of work overload is $7.60 an hour, and the power is who? A faceless agent telling us what to do with his average rules, his average wife, his average wage, his average life, his average death and insurance plans, defeating the dreams. It was all just lies, never opened his eyes to corrupt enterprise. This is intended order to be rendered, crackle, static, send to dead thought, discord, shift language, channel descended, render normal, unknown, corroded, weaponized white noise. You can't cite the 6D chapel concise, the reality glitch, blistering, shifted a dogwood. Sirius B, Hazel Whittler, hypnotic, Luddite practitioner, pencil, epileptic, schematic, elliptic, orbiter, galactic orator, late lunch orderer, a beast eater, shut-in hoarder, out of everything, into the microcosmic and onwards, traveling moon side to some burner, fellow scribbler, incandescent, luminous to the color edge, bleeding, tricks to the sight, rightly, slight, sightly, sideways. Do you hear the dog's pantone? What you gonna do when your brain dreams an alien? Kicked off access distortion, archaic, muscular, scrabble, spasm, involuntarily inflected, cubed word score, auto-corrected, subconscious responses infected by the questions you ingested, ingest, data, resurgent, oppressive, phoenix, burn, perfected, we change your everything.
enlightened, empathic, connected. My mind moves. Untrustworthy worldview, obfuscation, kill reality, switch to sorta die to apathy anyway. Eat shit and die steadily. We took control and killed the perspective, disruptor simple.
We deceive, delude and crush and kill, corrode, mislead and trust. Elusive mob that overpowers, overcomes and eats, devours, demolish all corrupted past. We are the can, we are the rats, meticulous, mechanical, armed, teeth and tactical, shadow moving, transients, adaptive and assertive. Splinter cells engaging, raging, fearful and decisive. Anonymous, autonomous, the emblem burning predators. Camouflage and venomous, all hail the interceptors. Undercurrents slowly swell, a rippling of intention. An underground aggression engine gathering momentum. Covert chaos, future fighting squad of signal breakers. Awaiting information from astronomers and watchmakers. Active to the cause, we adapt ourselves to fit. Adapt ourselves to infiltrate, penetrate and permeate. Armor plated, calculated, true to the directive. Eater, smash and terminate, effective, effective.